Welcome back to another episode of On Talk, a weekly talk show organized by Apple Language Center and broadcasted every Saturday night at 8 p.m. on Apple official fan page. And I'm your host today, Mai. And in today's episode, let's follow me and meet our special guest. Hi Frank. Hi buddy. Is this your dog?
No, actually, this is my friend's dog. He asked me to take care of him a few days, and he told me that he usually plays here every afternoon.
Well, what a cute dog. Actually, I have a lot of questions about raising pets and pets in general. Okay. So, are you willing to share some experience with me?
Yeah, sure, of course. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go. You're pretty good at taking care of dogs. So do you have any pets at home?
Well, actually, I used to have one. Yeah. When I was a little kid, my mom bought me a really cute dog, and yeah, it was my first pet and my only pet.
So is your dog a he or a she?
Actually, it was a he. Yeah, he was pretty adorable. At first, my mom wanted to get a female puppy, but then she realized that maybe the puppy could get pregnant, and then she had to raise more dogs. So yeah, she decided to have a male dog.
So can you give our audiences more details about your dog, like the types of dog and also the fur, and what do you usually do with him?
My dog was crossbred between a Japanese breed and Chihuahua. He was my first pet ever, so I was kind of clumsy taking care of him. He was pretty tiny, although I raised him until he was 2 years old, but he was only this big. Yeah, he has yellow fur as I remember, and he was pretty smart.
I can see that is so cute. I have seen a lot of people having their own pets, taking them to the Halong Square. So do you usually do that, taking your dog out for a walk, or you do something different?
Yeah, actually walking him is my job. I would love to take him out of the square, but yeah, my house is too far from there, so yeah, we just wandering around the neighborhood and we walked by the seashore. Yeah.
So, apart from those amazing time you spend with him, do you meet any difficulties when raising such a tiny dog, or pets in general?
Actually getting rid of his crap is the most difficult, because it was not too dirty, but when I was just a little kid, it was a really hard job for me. And apart from that, I think that it was difficult for my family to clean the house, because his fur was everywhere and we had to clean it once a day.
I see. Is there any particular things that you love about your dog? I mean that the characteristic that make you love it so much.
He learned everything quickly, and yeah, that's why my whole family loved him. When we walked by the seashore, we didn't even need a chain. We just let him run freely, and then if we wanted him to come home, we just yell his name, and then yeah, he just ran to our place.
Yeah.
He was really intelligent.
He is so intelligent, so it may take not a long time to learn a trick or something like that.
At first, I never had that idea, but then I surfed the net, and then I saw a lot of videos of dog standing with 2 feet. So yeah, I wanted to try on him, and luckily he learned it. And although he couldn't stand for a very long time, but yeah, I think he was pretty good.
Yeah. So, apart from that, you can play with him and you can use him to be a friend, and you can relax. So, are there any other advantages when you're raising a pet?
Well, I think that raising a pet makes you become more responsible, you start to pay attention to like taking care of the others, and then paying attention to like the details, and I think that's the biggest reason.
Oh, and I also think that why people love pets so much, aren't they?
Yeah, most of people love owning one. I think the main reason that people couldn't get a pet because maybe they have allergies or they have some kind of phobia, so that they can't have one. Yeah.
I agree with you because I also have the allergy to the fur of the pet, so I really admire people owning one and then can take them out to play.
So I read some of the articles somewhere, I can't remember, but it says that raising a pet, something with fur like cats or dogs, can boost the kid's immune system, and I think that's pretty true. So maybe you should try to do that.
Well, I think that's worth trying. So in the near future, do you intend to raise any different kinds of pets like cats or hamster or even dogs? One more?
Not in the near future, but when I have my own house, I have my own place to live, I'll definitely have a pet. And actually I'm not a big fan of hamsters or cats or birds, I just love dogs. Maybe I'll try husky or golden retriever.
Wow, that's a brilliant choice. I can't wait to see him.
Yeah.
So at the end of every episode, our special guest will give you guys a question. So what is the question, Frank?
The Call of the Wild is a really well-known novel of Jack London. It tells a story about a dog who was originally raised in California, but then had to move to Alaskan Yukon during the 1890s. And then the novel keeps telling story about the adventures of him who are in the exotic wild. So can you tell me what is the name of the dog in Call of the Wild?
And the first person who get the correct answer will receive a special rewards from Apple. So thank you, Frank, for joining us today. I'm sure that a lot of you have your own pets, so can you comment down below your stories about him or her? And this is the end of today's episode. Goodbye and see you later.
Goodbye.
Bye.